I wasn't sure what to expect from You, the Human Animal, but honestly, this was absolutely delightful. If I'm not mistaken, this aired as part of a Jiminy Cricket series from the Mickey Mouse Club. I still need to watch episodes of the Mickey Mouse Club, which I'm rather looking forward to doing. But this is all about the human animals, released in 1955, directed by Les Clark, and we have Cliff Edwards as Jiminy Cricket. And for 8 minutes, Jiminy Cricket takes us through an animated look at what it means to be a human, how humans compare to other animals, and a little bit of very brief snapshot overview of the history of humans and how humans developed language and how we came to be as we are today. Now, that's a lot to pack into 8 minutes, but I think it does it very well, and I think it makes things very clear, easy to understand for younger children. It starts to talk about reason at one point, and I think it's maybe getting slightly too complicated. And I think that's the point where younger viewers might kind of, switch off and not focus as much. But generally speaking, it's consistent with who it's suitable for. The animation quality is lovely. Jiminy Cricket, of course, looks recognizable as Jiminy Cricket. We have a lot of drawings that Jiminy does and different, not necessarily just styles of animation, but different ways of animating the human characters, which I think works very well. It is kind of putting other animals down in a way. It is very much humans are amazing, we can do all these things, animals can't do this. Um, the only time where it felt like they were really praising animals was something like saying the songbird. The bird can sing better than humans, but they can't learn the words. They kind of raise the spirits of the animal, but then put it down again. So it is actually kind of negative towards other animals, making them seem inferior to humans, which is not the best opinion or the best outlook to give somebody. I don't think humans should ever think they're better than animals because, yes, maybe we do have the ability to think more rationally and the ability to touch our fingers with our thumbs, as Jiminy points out, but also they could rip our heads off. Some of them could. A mouse probably couldn't. So I do think the attitude towards other animals needed a little bit of work, but I get what they're trying to say. They're trying to say that we're very different and that we're quite unique compared to most other animals, at least as far as we know. For all we know, most animals do have the ability to think more reasonably and rationally, and they just don't. You never know. There's one quote in this that I love, and it's, "You can find anything you want to know in books." And Jiminy spends about 30 seconds telling the reader that if they learn one fact a day for a whole year, that'll be 365 things they know, which for a young child is going to sound like an incredible amount of things. And I love that he's championing education and reading, and of course, the entire short itself is about learning. I really enjoyed it. I'm really looking forward to the rest of them. I think there are a couple other, but I'm not entirely sure what they focus on. But I will find out in due course. But I enjoyed it. There were times when it was funny, when I feel like it wasn't meant to be funny. Definitely a product of its time in some ways. Yeah, it didn't have to put animals down that much, or at all, really, because you don't have to put anything down in order to raise yourself, which is what it was doing. They were making other animals seem inferior to make us seem superior, which is not a great attitude, but it's still educational, beautifully animated, and, as I said, perhaps funny in ways it wasn't meant to be funny, but I rather enjoyed it.